Welcome to our 5-day mindful eating challenge. Mindful eating is one of the most underrated lifestyle habits. Learning to practice it, and notice I didn't say perfect it, can be life-changing. The phrase itself is pretty fuzzy, so I'll start by defining what it means to me, so you know what we'll be dealing with as part of the challenge. Mindful eating means focusing your attention on the experience of eating your food and not doing anything else. It's also eating with intent and not the intention of only eating specific foods or deliberately restricting foods. You know how to do it already deep down. You've just forgotten, like when you get back on a bike again in adulthood, when you haven't been on one for some time. You were born knowing exactly how much to eat, and you ate because you were hungry. Hunger is your body's way of telling you that you need fuel. By dusting off and reconnecting with these instinctive signals, you can manage your eating without restrictive dieting or obsessing over every bite of food that you put in your mouth. Mindful eating is a skill I'm going to teach you this week, and I use the word skill because it's something that you need to practice and you will get more confident with it over time. We're going to start by focusing on just one thing. Eating one meal mindfully every day of this challenge this week. It doesn't matter what you've got planned for lunch, now is the day to start. I'm going to give you some guidelines on how to do this. Essentially, you are zoning in on your eating so that you can start to recognize all the textures and flavors in that meal. Your mind will wander off and you'll find yourself thinking other thoughts, like what's happening with the dog and what am I going to watch on Netflix? This is completely normal and you just gently bring it back. The goal is just one meal a day and not more. This is not a competition and the exercise is best started with just one meal. It will probably be most convenient to have this meal at breakfast or lunch rather than dinner, which tends to be a more social engagement. It also doesn't need to be the same meal every day. Now just settle in and we're going to cover the guidelines on exactly what to do. And then you're good to go. So how to eat mindfully. First of all, pause before you eat. Take a few moments to tune into your environment and also with your desire to eat. Then relax, take a few deep breaths and relax your shoulders and anywhere there's any tension. If there's guilt, let it go. Try not to judge yourself. Everything is exactly the way it should be right now. Remember, you are learning and practicing new things. 3, turn off any distractions. Choose a quiet time to eat based on what suits you best. It doesn't matter which meal you choose, but you need to be alone. Put your phone on silent and don't have it in the same room as you so you're not tempted by any visual cues. Then set a timer. Give yourself a certain amount of time to eat the meal that you're having. Start with blocking out 20 minutes to do nothing else but focus on your eating your meal. Look at your meal, noticing the colours, the shape, the moisture, and other physical properties. Look without any judgment. No food is inherently good or bad. If you notice any judgment, gently bring your mind back to the food properties. Smell. Notice the aroma for a while. Really take it in. And then take your first bite. Close your eyes and take your first bite. Notice the taste, the texture, and how it feels in your mouth. Where in your mouth do you notice the flavour? Chew it until thoroughly soft and then you can swallow. Then continue to eat. So open your eyes after the first bite, but continue to eat mindfully. After a few minutes or a few bites, you may notice that your mind starts to wander. Just notice your mind's tendency to do it. There's nothing wrong. Remember, you committed to practice mindful eating today. So bring your thoughts back to your plate and the experience of eating. Repeat as necessary. You may notice you want to finish a meal, and that's okay. Choose to stop when your food is gone or when you no longer want any more. The goal really today is slowing down and focusing. It's not eating less per se. Your stomach takes a while to feel full. It's more valuable to slow down and enjoy your meal rather than to second guess how your stomach is going to feel in the future. Over time, mindful eating may naturally lead to eating less because you'll experience the meal more fully and it will therefore be more satisfying. Good luck, everyone, and I really look forward to hearing how you all get on.